Masai rite of passage. The Masai are an African tribe of about 500,000 people. Most of them live in the country of Kenya, but they are also nomadic. Groups of Masai also live in other parts of East Africa, including North Tanzania, and they move their animals to different areas of the region. There are many other African tribes, but for many people, the Masai are the most well known. They are famous for their bright red clothing and their ceremonies that include lots of music and dancing. Probably one of the most colorful ceremonies is the festival of Unoto. This is a rite of passage when the teenage boys of the Masai become men. Unoto lasts for many days, and Masai people travel across the region to get to a special place near the border between Kenya and Tanzania. The teenage boys who travel with them are called warriors. This is a traditional name from the past when young men fought with other tribes. Nowadays, these warriors spend most of their time looking after their cattle. At the beginning of the ceremony, the teenagers paint their bodies. Meanwhile, their mothers start to build a place called the Osingra. It's a sacred room in the middle of the celebrations. Later, the older men from different tribes will sit inside this place, and at different times, the boys go inside to meet them. Later in the day, the boys run around the Osingra, going faster and faster each time. It is another important part of the ritual. The teenagers also have to change their appearance at Unoto. Masai boys' hair is very long before the ritual, but they have to cut it off. In Masai culture, hair is an important symbol. For example, when a baby grows into an infant, the mother cuts the child's hair and gives the child a name. At a Masai wedding, the hair of the bride is also cut off as she becomes a woman. And so, at Unoto, the teenage boy's mother cuts his hair off at sunrise. On the final day, the teenagers meet the senior elders on one more time. They get this advice: now you're men, use your heads and knowledge. Then people start to travel back to their homes and lands. The teenagers are no longer warriors. They are adult men, and now they will get married, have children, and buy cattle. Later in life, they'll be the leaders of their communities.